Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to make a GIF out of the Facebook notifications video I just made. So let's go to File, Open, go to, no, that's a good mistake to make. Let's go to Automate, and then you go to, Import Video Frames to Layers. So this is part of the GIF making process. And what it's doing is it's initializing, getting itself accustomed to that understanding. So now I'm going to go to Final and I'm going to grab that MP4 that I just made, hit open, and it's going to load all of it, but I only really want a section of it, so I'm going to move it by scrubbing the video with this arrow. Let's see here. What I want is the part where it actually shows me getting notifications. Going and liking, right there. So it's about right there. So now I'm going to take these bottom scrubbers and I'm just going to shorten them to the point of that. So in between that area are the frames that I want, right? So just using this scrubber to kind of see, yep, it's about right there. Okay. Maybe move this over a little bit more, give you a better picture. Okay. So now I don't want to import all the frames. I want to import about every third frame. And what that'll do is it'll just cut down on the size of the GIF that we're going to make. So I'm going to hit OK, and now it's going to go and grab those frames. And I'm thinking you want about 5 to 20 frames to make it small. Resolution is pretty high on this. It was exported at 1080p. So let's see what we got. Alright, so I'm initialize the timeline. There's about 46 frames. I want to cut that down by about 20. So I'm going to go through and see where I can just get the part where I initialize the liked. It shows that I click on it, and then that's all she wrote. So what I'm going to do here is just find where, leave that there. I'm going to find where I've done clicking on the like to get notifications. So it seems like about 20, from 20 on is all the same. So I'm just going to go here and select the first one, hold shift, select all the rest, right click. Nope. I'm going to go to the trash can and hit delete frames. Yes, I want to delete it. Okay. So now I'm just going to hit spacebar to initialize it and see what the animation looks like. It looks like it's pretty slow. This might be because it's so heavy. So I'm going to stop it. I'm going to play it again. It's moving kind of slow. I wonder how much bandwidth it's using, or how much memory, random access memory, RAM it's using to run this. Just for kicks, I'm going to go and check out when I save it for web, that's the piece that will actually turn the frames into a loopable GIF. So just for kicks, I want to see how big. Oh no, the spinning ball of death. I mean, probably means it's pretty big. It doesn't really know what to do with itself. Well, it only says it's 1.13 megabytes. Let's go ahead and change the image size down to 500. I think 500 is a pretty good size for a GIF. I mean, we can always go back to the original. So it's 68.95K, which is really small, which means that it'll load and run pretty well in any platform. So now that we're done and we've got the basic action of hitting the like and hitting get notifications, I'm going to save it. And I'm just going to save it back in my Goblin Drive with the initial folder that I had used for Facebook notifications video. And I'm going to create a new folder called GIF. And I like to date my stuff. Today is the 10th. And I'm just going to put Facebook notifications. I'm going to hit save, and it exported. Okay, so let's go see what that looks like. And if it's good enough to work, then we'll just use it. Oops, video Premiere 15. So let me see. Spacebar. It's pretty small. Works. The resolution isn't that great. And all it is just showing, if you can see here, it's just showing me hitting the get notifications like button. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to save for web again. And I'm just going to save it a little bit bigger, just so we can get a little bit more clarity once the spinning ball of death stops. This kind of stuff happens, you know, it's reading some pretty massive files, so it has to kind of load. I think the original video file was 11.8 megabytes, and just dragging all that into Photoshop, I don't know if it can handle it. So that's a little bit bigger. Let's just go ahead and save it and see what happens. And I will just hit that, and I'll hit, and we'll name it X1000. So then I can kind of refer to it as a 1000 kilobyte or 1000 pixel file. Alright, let's go check out what that looks like. Here, hit spacebar again. And it looks a lot better. I like that. It gets the point across. Alright, so that's how you make a simple GIF out of a video file. Enjoy it and go ahead and tweak it however you want. I again recommend about 5 to 20 frames. You want to keep it under 1 megabyte so that it'll load. And whatever platform you put it in, it seems like over 1 megabyte, it doesn't seem to load in Tumblr that well. So I try to keep mine at least half that or smaller. That's all I got. So have a great one.